Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the 221st episode of Twisted Strands. I have been gone over a month and I am sorry, but illness has been bugging me for about a month now, so sorry about that. First it was mental illness and then oh, what the hell? I caught a really horrifyingly bad cold, and just as I was getting over that, I got a stomach ailment that's still kind of bugging the shit out of me, so bear with me, trying to get back on track. Want to talk to you, don't want the podcast to end for reals. So sorry for the fading away. Thanks for coming back. My name is Jeannie, but you could call me JD, and that's my name you'll see everywhere on social media. There is a list of contact info at the end of the podcast, as always, and anyway, welcome back. So, Christmas. I think today actually marks my very first podcast. I forgot the name of it, of course. Sorry. It was all about Christmas crafting, because that's what I like to do. So, anyway, yes, 5 or 6 years ago I started this thing, so, wow. And here I am, still wanting to talk at you, and thank you so much for joining me today. Going to be short because I kind of want to go play Sims or something. My intrepid cat host is here. Hold on. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. There is Cleo on my unmade bed. There we go. Almost done. Yes. There we go. And we're back. And you can see my doll's feet, and I'm sorry. One more adjustment. Forgive me. Okay, maybe not. Technical disabilities abound. So it's gonna be short, because I don't want to be talking about all the stuff I did, because that would be just plain silly. In preparation for the craft fair, which was successful, and it was a good experience. I'm going to be doing it again next year before Christmas and all that. So still unemployed, still looking, not giving up hope quite, although sometimes, and still crafting away, and there you go, now you're caught up. Okay, maybe not, but we'll catch up as I continue this journey with you. So, I have a whip, 2 whips, and a foe. And let me show you the one I'm really happy with. Years ago, I took it upon myself to participate in a challenge with my Stitch and Bitch group to stitch something for the state fair in New Jersey that is in Sussex County. I pulled 2 things, crocheted toy and knit doily over 15 inches in diameter. So I purchased a booklet of patterns by Rita Weiss, and they're all beautiful but not very large, so I chose this one, Lacy Petals, and I'm almost done with it. I know it looks done. Oh wait, is this the back I'm showing you? This is the back I'm showing you, because I'm just that clever. Anyway, it's the how do you say it? I've blocked this piece, and you can see the lace. I really love how it looks, even though the middle is all fakakta. But I still think it's going to be beautiful. I am working on the edging right now, so I'll take that out. I haven't worked a lot of rows in it. Ah. So this is the edging that I will have to sew on. Is that the right side? Yes, this is the right side. It goes. And when it's done, it will be going on. I'll have to freaking sew it together. So much finishing. And it'll look a little like that. So anyway, that is in the works. Again, this is just being worked with size 0 needles actually. And this is DMC, size 10, mercerized cotton. So that is my pride. As you may or may not know, I love knitting and crocheting lace. So even though I find it difficult at times, I do love it. So it's so pretty. I don't know if I'll really enter it in the fair after all this time has passed, but we'll see. And my other whip is a prayer shawl. As you know, I love my charity knitting and crochet and weaving. This is using a large hook. It is a J. This is called the Daylight Tweedy Shawl, and it is by the Lion Brand design team. So that's how it's going so far. I recently got into the next color. You can hardly tell. Well, maybe you can tell better than I can. But right here is where the color changed again, and I am delighted by this project. Sometimes I screw up, but that's what I love about crochet. It is so easy to mark or undo. Yes, it's so easy to frog. Oh, there goes some eyeliner from an Etsy bag. So organized. So put together. I'm not. Ah, jeez. I cannot find what I'd be looking for. I was hoping for a really simple locking stitch marker so that I could save it for progress. So next week, yes, next week, I swear. Next week I could show you my progress, because this really, truly is a pleasure to work on. It is Karen Cakes in some purple colorway, and I love the Karen Cakes. I know some yarn snobs are wanting to barf right now because they don't like the Karen Cakes, or they're trying to take over gradient colorways, or blah blah blah. That's just bullshit. It's yarn, people. Stop taking yourself so seriously, please. That's from the one who spins. Anyway, kept in my beautiful bag of beer that Art Stitch Institute made me. Thank you. It's a beautiful size bag. And yeah, it's really is my carry along project. It's so simple and easy. I recommend the pattern. Free on the Lion Brand site. So those are my two whips, and I plan on getting a whip out and working on it, like getting a few more whips and finishing them as the year comes to a close, because that's what I want to do. That's my plan. That's my big thing. That's what I'm going to do. And speaking of finishing things, I finally finished the baby chalice blanket. Let me quick go to my notes. Please, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just a second. Karen S. Logger. And wow, I bet my face just lit up. Oh no, wrong program. Stop. Okay, here we are. Back again. Now I can see what I'm doing. Anyway, I finally finished, washed, and blocked this blanket. So, yay, done! it has a few glaring mistakes in it. I made it with discontinued yarn. It has a huge spill on it. Let me see if I can find the stain. I took this everywhere with me as my mother's health failed her, and we all know how sad that is, so we're not going to talk about that. Even though I already just started talking about it. Where is it? Anyway, I would take this to the hospital with me, and I would knit on it in the waiting room. There it is. Oh, you can see that. Oh, that is disgusting. But I tried to get it off, but I did not want to felt the pattern. You know, I didn't want to felt it. And it's Robin Oran yarn from England that Bridget gave me so long ago. And it washed up to be a little bit warmer. Its home is now on the back of my chair in the living room. So that's my happy finish. It really isn't that hard a pattern. But when you haven't worked on something in a few months or even a year, you screw it up and you have to rip it out and you have to go again, and then you get tired of working on it and you say, look, it's a blanket, finish it already. So that's that. That's my pretty chalice blanket, and that's my one faux. Yeah. Not bringing the cross stitch up here today, but yes, I have been playing with tinier thread and needles, and I finished a Christmas ornament. So yeah, I'm enjoying the cross stitch too. I also finally bared the cold and went into my craft room and started spinning a lovely braid of bright green color roving from Sack Bunny Studios Superwash Merino. So I decided I needed to spin again, because I haven't lately. Not for a while, as a matter of fact. So I started spinning it and I got too cold. My body and me. Sometimes I go from, oh my god, I'm going to run outside naked in the snow, and maybe then I won't be so hot. Yeah, Bobby. She's ignoring me happily. But yeah, she's a good cat. Yes, she is. Anyway, so yes, I did a little pre-drafting. I pulled it apart, I fluffed it up. It's in 2 big fluffy balls. I'm gonna do a really simple 2-ply and yada yada. I barely even started it feels like, but yeah, I love the bright color. I've been drawn to the bright colors for my next projects because it just cheers me up a little inside, you know? So if something has a crazy color in it, or I'm determined to finish it, or crazy lace, I'm determined to work on that. And yeah, so I'm hoping to finish some things. That's my goal until the end of the year. We'll see. I've got 14 projects that seem to be whips. I mean, some are just started, like the daylight shawl that I just showed you. I would not be heartbroken if I didn't finish that before the end of the year. But that's a fun thing, you know? But stuff like the skip socks, or the Skype socks, whatever the hell they're called, yeah, I'd like to finish those. And my pretty cardigan that I'm making out of pricey Madeline Tosh yarn. I'd love to finish that. Probably not at the end of the year, but you know, like socks, or I mean, I've even got it sitting on my desk here. There's this dishcloth. Oh god. Yeah, that's my life. Tiny artist model clinging to a whip. I don't even know when I started this. This is a flower dish face cloth. It's cotton chenille. God knows where the skein of yarn that is attached to this. I'll have to dig out another one. Fluff everywhere. I'm probably gonna finish this week. Maybe. Oh god, it's Christmas. Oh god. Anyway, let's move on to stuff and junk before I go nuts talking your ear off. Shall we? Anyway, stuff and junk. Yes, I've been watching my favorite cartoons. I've been watching Tosh Point, South Park, and what else? What on earth else? God, I'm attractive, aren't I? Little pinhead. Can barely see. Stretch up. Posture. Not gonna make this long, I swear. Oh god, how long have I been talking? I can't tell. Oh, 16 minutes. Okay. Not that bad. Thank you for sticking around. So, anyway, yes. So, finishing whips. Thinking of things I want to do for next year, crafting-wise. That's what I've been doing, in addition to the various and sundry looking for work and all that. I've got a simple piece of jewelry with one knot in it, and I'm like, fiddle with stuff. Thank God you can't see my desk, although you saw a bit of the world. Calamari's here too. And turn that head around so that people can say hi. This is one of my many tiny dolls. Yoop. Yoop. Her name is Calamari, because I think calling a mermaid a seafood dish is funny. She is a Fairyland Pookie, Lorelei, and she doesn't like to stand. That is who is on my desk right now, and she is so cute and adorable. I love the tinies. So, oh yeah, it is stuff and junk, so I can talk about my stupid dolls, can't I? So, anyway, I just wanted to butt into your week and tell you, yes, the podcast is going to stick around for a while. I do love the people that watch and comment and say hi. I had the utmost pleasure of meeting my buddy Kina, who we did a swap. She sent me a little bluebird, so I gave her one of my crocheted snowflakes. I was so rudely interrupted. I got to meet Kina, otherwise known as Las Vegas Dealer. Ah, jeez, lighten up, would you? Come on, computer. Come on. Look at the pretty lace. Lighten up. There we go. Christ, I need to do something about my lighting. It looks like I live in a dungeon. I don't. I don't live in my parents' basement. They let me out and play with my cat, who has a fascination with tape measures, which I just found in a random abandoned project bag. Right, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yes, I got to meet her. She has her own podcast called She's Crafty. And so feel free to give her a view. She's very fun. Her and her mother and I, we got to, I'm sure that was horrible grammar. I should be ashamed. we all got to meet and eat and have a little drink, and it was lovely, and I hope she thinks of me next time she stops by in New Jersey. If you are going to be in North New Jersey anytime, just feel free to send me a message or an email. Again, contact info is at the... oh my god. I feel like... ugh. So sorry. Oh yes, and Bridget just emailed me. She said she's behind on podcasts. Ugh. Sorry about the lighting in the second part of this episode. It's just blah. I'll fix it. I'll find a way. What? Oh. I'm sure it's being drowned out by the light bouncing off the window. And it's... yeah. Never mind. Oh, Cleo's looking at me expectantly. She wants me to keep playing with her in the tape measure. Yes, you do. So anyway, on that note, let me take my time out and say, yes, you will see me in a week. I am sorry, very sorry for the delay. It's not you, it's me. Trust me, it's me. And, yeah, we're gonna kick this into gear again. Refreshed, hope for much more crafting and less fuckery. Ha! See, I slipped the F word in. Gotta learn that explicit rating somehow. Not that YouTube really rates me, but I wish you could see her. She's such a dummy. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm the one playing with her with my toy. Anyway, thank you. I will see you either Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and yeah. Oh, speaking of watching things, I did start watching Stranger Things, thanks to T. Moran, otherwise known as Terry, who recommended it. My dad and I both like the show. And yeah, I just want to wish you and your family, whether they're blood or just friends, all the best for the holiday season. Me and my family, we celebrate Christmas, so I'll be up in Connecticut dealing with them. And yeah, all the best and safe. Happy New Year. Don't be stupid. I wish I could tell our president-elect that. That's it. Oh, she's given up on playing, but I haven't. Oh well. Anyway, all the best. And I will see you before the new year comes. Let's see what I've finished for the year's end. And see you in a week. And don't forget, whenever you're doing crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you are making the world a more beautiful place. And for that, I thank you. So, have a good week, everybody.